This is your reading for February 2020. Welcome to the channel. This is Kita. Welcome to Kita Land. And let me dive into this reading. The first week of February looks like you're going to be going into a little retreat. Not all Geminis, but a lot of you have been in a space where you're very open, you've been very kind, you've been very patient, you've been very loving, generous, and kind. And I feel like maybe someone maybe left you out in the cold. You're feeling left out in the cold, and you're gonna go into a rest period. I feel like this has drained you of some energy, some time, maybe resources even. And I feel like you're gonna go into retreat mode this first part of February because you're just feeling like unappreciated. You feel abandoned. You feel like someone or something is not appreciating all the work and all the effort you have put into the situation. And yeah, that's the first part of February. And then we move on to the second half of February. I feel like Spirit is saying here that in the second half, you're going to be very much so defending yourself. You're going to be very defensive, very territorial over the things that you have worked hard for, that you've been working on. You have the devil here. You have the 4 rods in the reverse. So I feel like there's this you're not feeling for your seeds that you've planted to come in to harvest, and you're just standing back waiting, and you're defending yourself. This second half of February, I feel like you're just waiting. You're waiting for your fruits to be ripe. You've planted the seeds. You see the success come touching your hands. And I feel like you're going to do away with anything that's negative, toxic, that doesn't serve you here. I feel like you're going to be letting that go mid-February. Yeah, this is just the second half of February is more serious. You know, you're very much so about your coins. You're very so much about your finances. You probably have more than one stream of income, or you've planted seeds to where you can have more than one avenue of income. And I feel like, yeah, you're going to be protecting that. You're going to be protecting yourself here with the 7 of rods. So yeah, this second half of February, you're going to be more so trying to protect your legacy, your money, your financial stuff. And we're going to move to the end of the month. By the end of February here, I feel like, yeah, you're going to be walking away from things that doesn't serve you. We have the 7 of Swords here, and usually I feel like you're going to take what you've already planted and walk away from the rest that doesn't benefit you. And you have the Wheel of Fortune, so I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is turning back in your favor for financial stability. I feel like this is what you've been waiting on, opportunity, and the offers being made here with the 4 of Cups. Now, usually with the 4 of Cups, it's like, oh, they're not paying attention to the offers that they have. But I feel like if you look closer, I feel like you see the offers, you see the opportunities. You're just being very careful about the decision that you need to make. I feel like you're being very smart. You're taking your time to actually really think upon what's being offered. You're looking over contracts. You're reading. You're being very methodical. You're thinking about these offers. You're not not ignoring them. You're thinking about them. I feel like you're just waiting on the right opportunity. You're waiting to see the right contract that you need to see, and then you're gonna make your moves. And I feel like here is going to come in because you have the Page of Pentacles here, and I feel like with this Page of Pentacles, you're gonna get the contract. You're gonna get the job offer that you want, and you're gonna go after it. You holding this page in your home tightly in your arm. So I feel like news should be coming in by the end of February. These offers, out of the offers that you have more than one here. You have 4 different things to choose from. Maybe love interest. There's like probably some different suitors coming in, potential soulmates, partnerships of that some sort. By the end of the month, it doesn't have to always be business. It doesn't always have to relate to love. It's a general reading, you guys. Just take it to what resonates with you. But yeah, by the end of February, things are starting to shift, and this shift is caused by you choosing to walk away from things that don't serve you by the end of the month, whether it be friendships, relationship, business, partnerships. You're gonna walk away. You've gained everything that you need to gain out of the situation, and you're gonna leave behind things that don't serve you, the negativity, and things are just gonna start turning around, and you're gonna have a multitude of offers, and you're just waiting on the right contract by the end of the month here. But I am going to clarify this this 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold for the first half of February. Why is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius feeling left out in the cold, Spirit? Why is Gemini? Ooh, that's a lot of cards, Spirit. Just give me one. Give me one card, Spirit. Give me one card, Spirit. Clarify this 5 of Pentacles. Why is this 5 of Pentacles here for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for February 2020? What's this 5 of Pentacles about? All right. So, fragmentations. So, like I said earlier, I feel like you may have been very generous, too much so to where it's just like you're hanging on by a thread. I feel like you don't have much more to give certain situations, like the time, the energy, even money, even to certain situations in life right now. And I feel like you're going to hold on to going into this retreat mode, to rejuvenate, to put yourself back together, because you done gave pretty much the situation what it needed. Like, there's nothing else to do. Like, there's nothing else left to give a situation. Like, you're almost shattered. You're not shattered. There's cracks in her surfaces. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Spirit just wants you to know, like, don't overwhelm yourself. If you can't, there's only so much you can do, is what Spirit is saying with this card here. And yeah, that's only so much you can do. Clarify this. Why is Gemini feeling... What is Gemini defending here by mid-February with this 7 of Rods here? 7 of Rods. Clarify the 7 of Rods. Clarify the 7 of Rods here for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Clarify this 7 of Rods here. 7 of Rods. Ooh, too many, Spirit. Too many, Spirit. One card. Spirit want to give me a whole lot of information today, you guys. One card, Spirit. One card. 7 of Rods. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, February 2020. The 7 of Rods. What's the 7 of Rods here about? What's the 7 of Rods here? What's the 7 of Rods here? That wanted to come out. 7 of Rods. Let's see. Parasite. Ooh, yes. Parasite here. So I feel like I said, you've been drained of your energy and resources. You've put so much into making a situation work. You've been bending backwards to make it work. And yeah, there's this parasite energy. Whoever you're dealing with in the situation, or whatever the situation may be, it's draining you of your life, your energy, your time, your effort, your resources. So yeah, this 7 of Rods is like, no, I'm done with this. I'm not finna be putting up with this any longer. Like this, I have to fight for me. I have to fight for myself in this situation, and that's what I'm gonna do. That's what Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is on this month, mid-February. This mid-February is all about taking your power back, your control back of the situation. Okay, Spirit. And let's see what else I want to clarify here. Yeah, you're walking away from things that don't zone in. You put time and energy in, your fruits, your labors. Just focus on that, because that's what's going to bring forth this Wheel of Fortune, these opportunities coming in, and a contract being signed. So, let's get any other messages for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Any other messages for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? 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 February 2020. I feel like it's going to be hard for you to say no. The swords and the face on him, he's like, oh, it's so hard to say goodbye type of energy, but you're going to end up walking away. Yeah. It may be so hard to say goodbye, but I feel like by the end of the month, you're going to have the strength to do so. You're like, know what? I'm done. I'm done with this. I didn't put enough energy in. It's enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Okay, Spirit has here. Colorless Angel. And this just speaks back to bringing back the life back into you. Breathing back life into your soul, your spirit, your energy, because you've been drained. I feel like this energy of you just being drained. You give too much of yourself, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I feel like Spirit just wants you to know, like, just start back putting back together yourself. Like, seriously, don't give these people your energy. Don't give them your time. They don't appreciate you. They left you out in the cold. They left you out. They abandoned you in the desert, out there in the snow. And Spirit just saying, no more, no more, no more, no more, no more of this. It's time to get back your energy. And you have peaceful among thorns. So back to the 7 of Swords, I feel like this is you standing in yourself, your peace, your joy, your happiness. You know what you want for yourself, and I feel like anybody that tries to come along and take that from you, they're gonna have a very hard time. You're really battling this out to tooth and nail about this. Like, you're fighting for your life, and your peace. You're fighting for your peace. And you have Naked Before the Stars. I feel like you feel very vulnerable for allowing yourself to open up and be generous and be passionate and be loving. I feel like you're being very vulnerable, but and you're sexy. You're finding your sexy back, your comfortability back. So yeah, spirit wants you to know, like, all is good. Just stand up for yourself. Don't let these people drag you down. Don't let them steal your energy, your joy out of life. And you have the child I was meant to be. So I feel like, just being playful, being your natural true selves will restore that energy back until you do things that make you happy, that brings joy to your life, and all will be restored. Your energy will pick up. Things will just start to just change and transform right before your very eyes. All right, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's get some oracle cards. Let's get some angel cards. Let's get some advice for the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for this month in February. Any advice, Spirit? Any advice for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? That want to come out. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Any advice, Spirit? Any advice for... that want to come out. Any advice for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Any advice, Spirit? Any advice, Spirit, for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Talked about that contract, huh? Moon cycles. Any other advice for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Hostility. Yeah. These hostilities. I feel like, you're very so much so by the end of the month gonna be very hostile, very territorial over the things that you've worked for, you've dedicated time and energy to build for yourself, your foundation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you're fighting for your kingdom, this is your shit. You fighting for yourself, okay? We have the fourth chakra here. Fourth chakra and seventh chakra as well. So, and then we're talking about the strategy. I feel like you guys are going to be signing a new contract. I feel like there's new opportunity coming in, and just be patient. Be patient. Be patient with yourselves. And Spirit also wants you to be very mindful of the moon cycles. It says, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. Moon cycles. Alright, let's get what's energy for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, effortless. I feel like once you allow yourselves to ground yourself in your energy, I feel like there's an effortless energy coming in, a free flow, a wave of blessings and opportunity is coming in for you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your overall energy for this month was karmic grace. That's your crystal for the overall energy for this month. Let's get any other messages for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Any other messages? Any other messages for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Any other messages? Any other messages for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Any other messages for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Any other messages for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? to be that spirit. Any other messages for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius 2020 February? Any other messages for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Any other messages? Any other messages for Gemini? This is beautiful. We have poised here. Yeah, I feel like you're handling things with a lot of grace and patience. Imagine here, you know, imagine the possibilities. Imagine being limitless in your journey and opportunities and goals that you want to do. Bliss is here, which you are very much so are. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you are very blessed. You have milk and honey here. You see the opportunity and blessings abiding. A fork in the road here. I feel like you have more than one avenue to go down when it comes to your resources and finances and opportunities. You have more than one choice, so it's up to you to what you want to choose to do. Alright, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that was your reading for February. Everything looks good. I feel like you just have to make that choice to what you want to give your energy to and have the strength to say no and move forward on what does serve you. Alright, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that was your reading for February. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and like this video. Till next time.